Welcome, 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 everyone in internet land. This is NG Gavin from presenting the 7th Dream Team webinar, MPCA Dream Team webinar. This is our first for 2017. And we've got some special guests on tonight. We've also got some new people. So, guys, if this is your first webinar, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, we're kicking off 2017. We've got the right people in the right place. We've got the right program. So, without me, talking too much, I want to go to my guests that are on tonight. We're going to do just a round robin as we normally do. And then we're going to get into a few things that you should know about the business and about MPCA. So I want to put Casey on the spot today. Casey, obviously we all know you, but for you guys that don't know Casey, can you just please tell the audience a little bit about where you're from and a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, this is really my first true and official rev share that I've been working on. So I've just been started, 7 weeks or so now, and from the United States, here in the Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. So just kind of enjoying life and working on MPCA.
That's awesome, Casey. Yeah, we've had you on before, man. So thanks for joining. Mate, I know we have some, every time we do a webinar, it's always 2 or 3 in the morning for you, but you still jump on. What time is it now for you?
It's actually 6 a.m. So I got 3 hours of sleep before I got up and hopped on.
Yeah, no, appreciate that because it's all weird times. So yeah, Casey, man, always on the webinar, always dedicated. Thank you very much, bro, for jumping on late notice. So we're going to go to our next guest, Renee. Renee, this is the first time you've been on one of our MPCA Dream Team webinars. Welcome, and please just tell us a little bit about yourself and where you live, so then the audience gets to know you a little bit better.
Hello, everyone. My name is Renee. I live in London, UK, and I've been online for exactly 3 months. So I'm kind of a real newbie. So, and the first thing I saw when I came online, I saw NG Gavin, and the training, the webinars we've been doing, and we kind of connected even without meeting. And so, yeah, I've been working on MPCA, trying to build my account, and it's been awesome so far.
Yeah, that's great, Renee. Now, you still work full time? What are you doing? What do you do as a job?
I'm a chef. I'm studying part time as well. I'm a chef. I'm working online because I want to, in the long term, quit my job and going online full time, and because I like it, and I like the freedom it gives me, and the opportunities, meeting incredible people, learning as well, growing, and I like that. I want to do that on a full-time basis.
Yeah, no, man, that's awesome, Renee, because I know the feeling, been there, done that, and it's definitely a good goal, because don't forget too, a lot of people are in your position. So even though you might be starting out, you are actually more people are going to get your message. So thanks for jumping on board, bro. Okay, so the next guest we're going to go to is Ross. Ross, you've been on our webinars before, but just for people that don't know you, if you could just share a little bit about yourself and your journey.
Yeah, hi guys. Happy New Year to everyone. And my journey in online has been roughly 7 months, and the whole rev share industry I got into through NG, and like a lot of others that watch this, got into MPA, and now MPCA has come along, and the Bitcoin phenomena that we're all seeing at the moment is driving MPCA and, taking, for the fact that when I brought my initial Bitcoin for MPCA, it's gone up $300 a coin since, basically since I brought my first amount of Bitcoin to deposit or to buy ad packs in MPCA. So along with the earnings of MPCA, I've earned just with Bitcoin alone. So it's fun. It's a really exciting time to be with it, and yeah, glad I've had the opportunity to get involved with it all.
Yeah, mate, Ross, you're going great guns, buddy. And yeah, it's the price of Bitcoin's is crazy. I think it's at 1,020 last time I looked, about half an hour ago. So it's jumped heaps, and that's only gonna increase like as the price of Bitcoin goes up. Well, it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. So we've got another guest on today, which is the first time, Jonathan. Now, Jonathan's an MPCA, but he's actually already maxed out MPA. So I wanted him just to come on board. Mate, you're in, whereabouts are you? You're in Thailand, hey, Jonathan?
Yep, I'm in Thailand, finally.
Mate, just tell the people that don't know you just a little bit about, obviously yourself and maybe your journey so far, just a quick overview.
Okay, well, I'm Jonathan, originally from New York, and I joined the MPA not last year, year before last, around August, when Angie Gavin was doing a lot of videos on YouTube. And then there was a big PayPal thing happen. And I wasn't gonna get off, but I see the Keith Broom there. He's the main one who's frequently doing the updates and video. For that, I stayed. And I maxed out on MPA just like Gavin said. Moved to Thailand. My full-time job is try to figure out what I'm gonna do and what I'm going to eat.
Now, hey, Jonathan, now you tell me that, you raise a sweat when you withdraw your 200 USD a day. Is that correct?
No, actually, I told you I might even break a sweat when I do my 10 surfing a day. I work very hard on that.
That's awesome, Jonathan. Yeah, and Jonathan's maxed out MPA. Obviously, he's now in MPCA, but you did it without that many referrals, right? You
Yep.
Basically did the whole way you went was without referrals, right?
Yep, of course I did.
Yep.
Well,
So that's yeah. I mean, it's so possible. Even with MPCA, you can just buy ad packs, click your 10 ads. If you're not big, you don't want to get referrals. You can still reach that goal. And Jonathan, now you've done it, man, and you're living in Thailand too. Whereabouts are you living?
I'm in Samut Sakhon, which is about an hour with the traffic, almost 2-hour drive away from Bangkok, south of it.
Awesome. Well, I'll come back to you later on, Jonathan. Thanks for jumping on board, bro.
All right.
And the last person that needs no introduction, this is our special guest, very, very special guest. I mean, you're all special guests, but Keith Broom, he's very special, this guy. Keithy, mate, how are you, buddy?
Fantastic, NG. Fantastic, mate. Really good.
Mate, I know people don't need you don't need an introduction, but if just quickly give a sort of cap on a little bit about yourself.
Well, you're probably surprised, but there'll be thousands of people don't know who I am, and because I've really only been online for maybe 3 years, and I've been in this revenue share business for probably 2.5 of those 3 years, and been with a couple of one major other company and other types of online businesses which haven't worked out. And I've been down the road that everybody has been down, and that's put money into programs that haven't worked out. And luckily for me, I found a couple of mentors that were based in the United States, where Casey's from, And I followed them for a number of months and learnt a lot. And that's what you have to do in the first couple of years, is learn as you earn, as I say. And came across this other program, and a guy who's in Brisbane here, where I live, Brisbane in Australia. And we used to meet together just at a local hotel and have lunch and invite people and just talk. And he introduced me to My Paying Ads last year. And this has been involved since September last year, so it's well over a year. And the last sort of September through to now's January, what's that, 14 months, no, about 16 months, I guess, that I've been involved. Complete change of my destiny of where I was going. It was going along like that, and now it's just going up like that. And it's not stopping. And everyone on the panel, and there's a lot of new starters here. Casey and Ross and Renee, you're all new starters, and that's we've all been in that situation. The exciting thing for you guys is that, and people watching that are just starting out, that if you put your head down, your bum up, and you get really involved in the business and learn the business, this particular business group, and I say that as a group because there's two companies involved, there's My Paying Ads and My Paying Crypto Ads, run by Uday Nara, who's based in Singapore. He's been there since 2003. A lot of people don't know that. He studied, and he's a doctorate. He's a doctorate in mechanical engineering. So he is one smart cookie. And his preferred favourite thing to talk about is numbers. If mechanical engineer is not across numbers, then things will fall down or they won't work. So in a business of online advertising where profit shares revolving around numbers, you've got to have someone who knows what they're talking about. And we're very, very lucky to have Uday Nara running our businesses here. And I have the privilege of speaking to him every day, every week live, and I try and get him on our regular MPA hangouts at least once a month. So all the members and people who are just looking at our business, because you've got to realise that if you don't have any referrals, there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people out there that haven't even seen My Paying Ads or My Paying Crypto Ads yet. But when they do, they'll get as excited as we do. So that's brought me to today, where it's the first time I've been on NG's website. I'm going great guns at MPA, and I'm doing very well on MPCA. I'm building that. And boy, 2017, I'm so excited. It's going to be, there's a lot of things in the pipeline. A couple of things I'll be able to tell you shortly. But as far as the business go, just fantastic, mate. Back to you, NG.
Yeah, no, mate. We had a couple hours discussion about what's going on with the MPCA and MPA as well. When we had coffee when I was in Brisbane. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly tell you the stats. We're at 35,240 members. The pad has already been 797.84 Bitcoin, and there's approximately between 500 to 700 people joining per day this business, right? And I think the Alexa ranks about, I can't remember, I think it's about 19,000. It could be less, but so the business is moving fantastically well, and so yeah, it's only going to get better, and with the price of Bitcoin only going up. Now, Keithy, just quickly, do you want to touch on just a couple of the things that are happening? Maybe mention the cron job, just so people get an update on what's going on.
Yeah, obviously with any type of business online, you're reliant on technology and hardware and software. And if you're not a professional in that area, you outsource or you bring into those people into your team to look after the business. All online businesses have stops and starts, and currently there is an issue with the cron job part of the profit share, and that's part of the software running of the business. And now we have experts that are in our team. So Uday is very transparent. He tells people straight away what's going on. So we've had a couple of issues over the last couple of days, but the stats, as you said, we've got 35,000. My Paying Crypto Ads is in its day 53, and already paid out. What's the payout figure, NG?
779 Bitcoin. So
Bitcoin.
That's a lot.
So that's 97,000 American dollars. Is that right?
Yeah, give or take, yeah, depending on the payout. But yeah, that's right.
In 53 days, the business has already paid out over $750,000 US.
Yeah.
And because of the traffic, it's driving millions of visitors and views per day. There's going to be little issues that pop up, little technical issues, but Uday and his technical team are straight on that. They're on the case straight away, and Uday posts immediately, virtually. Plus the backup, people got to realise he's got a backup team as well. We've got some fantastic admins in the Facebook group. They're on it they're in different parts of the world, helping people out, all the members. And the technical team are situated in different parts in around the world as well. So we got the time zones covered to react. So just a couple of little issues, nothing to worry about. As Uday said, any loss of earnings in profit share will be made up as long as we're getting the sales in, and by the number of people joining every week, there's no problem there, NG.
Yeah. And even when we're in, even with MPA, I mean, issues like this would come up. These things will always come up, technical issues, little glitches like that, but admin has always fixed them. And it's same with any business. So MPCA is no different. So admins has always solved the issue, addressed the issue first with the members, and then their technical team attack it and then sort it out. So no problem with there. That'll be sorted out hopefully within the sort of 28 to 48 hours, but like they have done always in the past. But I wanted to basically, I mean, just do a quick sweep again. And it's been like, we just started into the new year now. We've been going since the 10th of November, I think, day 53. So obviously our accounts have started to mature somewhat, even though we're only less than 2 months into this. So Casey, like, what? I know without doing income proofs or anything like that, but how are you going with it? What sort of ad packs do you want to openly say that at all, Casey, or whereabouts are you in this journey?
I started out with like 13 or 15 ad packs. I don't really remember. But I'm currently sitting at 115. I've maxed out level 1, and then I have I think like 4 of the level 3s and 11 of the level 2s. So I'm currently buying an ad pack every other day right now, with basically my repurchasing.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
pretty exciting.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's excellent. All right, Casey. Thanks, buddy. I'll go to Renee. Renee, mate, I know you knew. How are you going with it?
Yeah. I started like Casey with 15 ad packs, so I kept buying slowly. And as you advised me one day to build my account, so I've been doing that so far. So as of today, I have reached 155 ad packs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great,
so
man.
The goal is to keep building my account. I'm not withdrawing the money to keep it in my pocket now. I'm not doing that. I withdraw the money and I send it back to the system to buy an ad pack every single day, because I want to max this out, max level 2, then move to the next one. That's the goal.
That's great. You're probably you're not. I mean, you might be new to the system, but yeah, you get it. You get it. No, that's great, Renee. Ross, mate, if it's up to you, you can say how's your journey, how many ad packs you want. It's up to you.
My journeys, I started with a hiss and a roar and brought like 215 ad packs or something straight off the bat, and just been doing the due diligence and buying, withdrawing. If everyone doesn't realise, it's easier to withdraw and then buy back in with fresh funds. So I've been doing that consistently, and I'm sitting on like 316 ad packs as of today. So It's yeah, I've got my money back, and all, you know, the earnings are back, and it's just purchasing more and more now.
Yeah, no,
And
are you
it's out.
picking up? Like, are you starting to see that it's picking up?
Yeah, definitely now, because I'm on to level 4, and so I'm earning pretty much 1 ad pack a day. So now I'm on top of withdrawing, because it takes about 48 hours for it to come out, and I can just buy 1 a day, or every 3 days, you know, maybe buy 1 extra. So
Okay, cool.
It's going great, guns.
Yep. Yeah. No. Cool. Jonathan, do you want to say how many ad packs you're going, or what's up to you, bro?
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'll start with a 10. I'm at 102 now. I had a really heavy putter in as a referral, not for me. I put it on one of my downline, because that person needs the money more than I do. So you know what? You can have it. I'm not greedy. We all gonna get there. You know me.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's got their own way. Now, Jonathan, you're one of the blokes that out of all the people I know, you're probably the most persistent and focused guy in the sense of ad packs. You said to me that you didn't want to join anything. You just wanted to max out MPA, and that's what you did, right?
Yeah, of course.
And you didn't do nothing. Then now you're an MPA, and you say all I'm going to do is focus on the one program. I mean, you absolutely do, like to the extreme. You don't touch anything. You just focus 100%, and you repurchase 100%, right?
Of course I did.
We've had lengthy.
That's how you gotta do. You know, you don't want to spread yourself out too thin.
Yeah, and we've had lengthy conversations about this debate, but nothing's budges you. You say, I want to focus on building me a business, one business at a time. Obviously MPA, now MPCA, and that's all you do. So anyone out there that's thinking about joining, that wants to stay persistent, thinks that you can't achieve this without, like, you need referrals to achieve this, telling you you're dead wrong, because Jonathan is a perfect example of just focusing on the one business, repurchasing 100%, put all your effort into that, and then once that's maxed out, move on to obviously MPCA. What do you want to say? How many packs you got, or it's up to you?
On MPA or MPCA?
MPCA.
MPCA, I have 102.
Okay, so you're a bit behind me on this one, mate. You blew me away on MPA. I mean, how many ad packs you got on MPA? Just quickly.
I have about 1665 about.
Is that all? Can you send me some?
Yeah, sure. Can I?
Thanks, Jonathan. All right, bro. I'll come back to you later. Keithy, like, it's up to you. Do you want to say how many you got, or how's your journey so far? It's up to you.
Fantastic, mate. I'm up to 199, just about to hit level 3.
Wow.
I've obviously maxed out MPA, and I built a small team in MPA, and a few of those people have joined me in MPCA. And the same as Jonathan said, my focus for them is to get them to build as much as they can through MPA, through the levels, then move across to MPCA and have two businesses running. Multiple streams of income is the way to go. So yeah, it's going great for me. Obviously, when I first bought my first, I only started with like 5 or 6 packs in level 1. They were the Bitcoin price was about $6. Now the Bitcoin equivalent price to buy them now is about $11. So the amount of Bitcoin is going up on an hourly basis, the rate. But that doesn't really matter. When you purchase your packs, you're still earning 120%. And by the time you earn your 120% and you start to do what Ross is doing and do the withdrawals, when you're converting it, Bitcoin is going to be a Bitcoin regardless of where it is. It's always going to be a Bitcoin. It only makes its value when you change it into a local currency. That's the only difference. So in Australia, one Bitcoin's 1,400 Australian dollars now. So in US, it's $1,023. So the Australian dollar is weaker compared to the American dollar, which is not good for Australian businesses exporting, but for Australians like me and Ross and you until you left to go to Thailand, Jay, deserted the ship, went over there. When we earn $1 American, we're actually probably earning $1.40 coming back. So that's why all Australians are so excited in this business, because of the exchange rate. Bitcoin will be a Bitcoin, but when you transfer it to the local currency, that's when it makes a huge difference. And I might just take this opportunity to share my screen and show you this website.
Go ahead.
Just let me know if you can see. Just give us a thumbs up when you can see my screen. Thumbs up, okay.
Yep.
Now this is a website called fiatleak.com. Now this is live. Now I've been going, see my, it's 20 seconds, right? See the timer there from when I logged onto the website, 20 seconds. And this is how much Bitcoins have been traded. And this, hear that loud gonging noise? That's when 100 Bitcoin gets, or 10 Bitcoins get bought or sold. And look where it's all going, where it's all streaming into. Can you see that?
Yep, it's going straight to China, mate.
Straight to China. There's a little bit going into, where's this one going into? That's the Middle East there. A little bit into the US. But just look at the amount in Asia that businesses are running their businesses via Bitcoin. If you have had no sort of understanding of what the power of Bitcoin is, this little website here, this runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's that many millions and millions of dollars per day of Bitcoin. It's just unbelievable. I'll just stop sharing now. I'll be back again. Thumbs up when you can see me. All good?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, great. So that's pretty amazing, that website. So this particular business and what Uday's done, this really drives home. He started MPA and we're going 22 months. Run a fantastic business with 230,000 paid out. How many million have we paid out in MPA? 75 million? No, it can't be that much.
It's a lot. Over 20.
It's just clicked over, actually. It's just clicked over $25 million paid out in MPA. And MPCA, he started the thought 6 months ago. He would have seen that Bitcoin was growing in strength around the world, and then he's made the decision to start MPCA. What a smart move. How it's paying dividends for all the members now, that the price of Bitcoin is going up, and that means people's earnings are going up, and it's just attracting people from a lot of people around Asia in Bitcoin, and they're seeing MPCA as a viable business to advertise their products and services and earn a bit of profit share on the side as well. So that little website there, it's a cracker. It's just going non-stop streaming. It's just unbelievable. So yeah. So I'm level 2 just about maxed out level 2 on to level 3.
Awesome, great. Yeah, thanks for that, Keithy. For you guys that are, if you're thinking about joining, you haven't quite, you're still sitting on the fence, or you've already joined, and you want to get to the max out level, I think I can just hear some feedback. Doesn't matter. What you can do. This is how you do it, guys. All right. This is, and Keithy, Jonathan, you guys know this already. All right. I might just mute out. I'm just hearing some feedback. That's all. This is how, guys. This is how you get a big account. Right. This is how you grow your account big enough so then you can pull money out. And then earn and live, do what you want to do. Move to Thailand, do what you want to do. First of all, you have to buy some ad packs. Start with, in my opinion, at least one Bitcoin. If not, if you're a bit short, purchase about 100 USD worth of ad packs, right? Keep on repurchasing your ad packs. Do not withdraw for 6 months. Be patient. Share your results on Facebook and YouTube. And this is the big one. This is the big one that most people don't do. Buy ad packs with fresh money that come from your job, or you sell stuff, or it's funds from outside, right? And you do this consistently enough, You do this for 6 to 12 months, you're going to get to a point that you can leave your job if you want to. If that's what you want the program to do, that's what it can do. So that's basically it. So you just buy ad packs. You obviously keep 10 ads a day, and that's really pretty much the gist of it. If you want to refer, you can refer. But as we've seen from Jonathan, he's reached 1,665 packs in MPA, and he didn't. Jonathan, how many referrals do you have? Sorry, mate. I'm just gonna unmute you. Can you unmute yourself?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
How many referrals did you have in MPA to max it out?
I have 3 referrals, but only had 1 active referral.
And you reached what? You reached 1,665 ad packs with 1 referral. Is that correct?
Yes.
There you go, guys. So that's why, I said to Jonathan, I said, hey man, you should come on this webinar because obviously MPA is the mothership. MPCA is the the other leg of MPA, but the model's the same pretty much. We just deal with Bitcoin. So anyone out there that's thinking that you need you want to get into this program, you want to buy ad packs, and you need a lot of funds to buy ad packs, and you need to refer a lot of people. That is totally false, and Jonathan is a perfect example of that. You can do it if you just get with the right people, align yourself with leaders like Keithy Broom, all the leaders at MPA, upcomers like Roscoe, his account just absolutely exploded. Even new people like Renee. The guy is a chef, right? But he's doing this but the thing is, he started, right? Casey, Casey's like 100 and something packs. We can't see it, but there you go, guys. 1,665 ad packs. Doesn't that look beautiful? So there, guys, there you go. It's totally possible you can do it. You just have to focus, get with the right people. And Keithy, maybe you want to touch on this. MPA, we're having the event, which actually not many people know about. We're having the event, but obviously, everyone in MPA and everyone in MPCA can attend that. I know we haven't discussed a venue yet, but can you quickly just tell everyone a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, as you say, My Paying Ads was started by Uday on the 30th of March 2015. So coming up in just about 2.5 months from now is the second birthday of MPA, My Paying Ads. And I mentioned this to Uday about having a celebration. He said, yeah, not a problem. So I suggested, like most people in Singapore, Uday lives in an apartment block with his family, and I suggest we all come to his place for a party. But I said, there's probably going to be a couple of hundred maybe. So have you got enough room at your house? And he said, no, sorry, I haven't. So as we get a finalised sort of interest in numbers to go to Singapore, then we'll work on a venue and we'll get together for a celebration of 2 years. So if you're in the region or you're building your business and you want to make a small goal of, for me to go return airfare is probably going to be under $1,000 because I'm reasonably close from the States. Casey might be a little bit further, a little bit more in cost, but maybe a short-term goal for someone to get to our 2-year event and meet Uday, shake his hand, give him a big hug. I'll be giving him plenty of big hugs because he's changed my life, and he's changed thousands of people's lives, and he'll continue to do so. So the plan is 30th of March, which is a Thursday. So we'll have to lock in exactly what day we're going to do the celebration. He said, yeah, we'll get a function venue or a hotel, or we'll book out a big room and we'll do something special. So that's the plan. March the 30th, 2017 is the 2nd year anniversary. So get your plans in place, put that big circle around the 17th in your diary, and count the days up until then. So that's the plan, mate.
Yeah, I'll most likely be there. I've just got to book my airplane, and you're probably most likely going to be there too, Keithy. So, but I would recommend anyone that's in MPCA, if you're, and I've mentioned this to a few people, if you're just, the business is solid, but you just don't have that confidence yet, and you feel that you find it hard to, translate that energy to someone else that you're talking to about the business. What I suggest to you guys is come to the event, come and meet the owner, come and meet myself, come and meet Keithy Broom, come and meet Shaf and Tenzil and all the other guys, the admins, and then you're gonna believe in it. You're gonna believe in yourself, because then once you look at Keithy now, like, I know you changed, mate, in the last. Well, you haven't changed, but your enthusiasm is like it's gone through the roof.
Yeah, my hair's, I've got no hair anymore, mate. But it's changed a lot of lives. You can do this locally too, and this is what we try to do. I met with NG when he was here in Brisbane for Christmas, but we regularly meet in our Brisbane group, and this goes for anyone on the panel here, anyone watching. Put the feelers out to local business groups. We go to everyone knows the Meetup internet-based business get-togethers. We formed our own little meetups where we have our own Facebook group for Australia. And in Brisbane, we get together once a month. We have a get-together party once a month. And then we do coffee get-togethers where new people just bring 1 or 2 people along, and you reach out. And before you know it, you've got 8 or 10 or 15 or 20 people just come and have coffee on a weekday or a weeknight or whenever it suits your particular people. So that way you can start a little network, and then people will talk to people, will talk to people, will talk to people, and that's how businesses grow. And a lot of it is through local word of mouth. So don't underestimate chatting to your hairdresser or where you buy your meat at the butcher, or where you go shopping to your local store, and they have their own website. You can see that they advertise through a website. You can say, well, how about, here's an opening line that I've used a few times, is that I notice you have a website. How is business? You get many visitors to your website? Oh, we get a few. How about I send you 5,000 visitors to your website for free? No cost, nothing. How are you going to do that? Bang, there's a line in to start talking about online advertising with MPCA, with Bitcoins and all that. There's opportunities right in your own local neighbourhood where you already go to do business now. You transact business with business owners, with buying coffee, getting a haircut. I don't go there very often. I used to in the 70s. But not anymore. I used to have hair like Casey, and I used to didn't have a beard like Casey, but I had afro hair out here, believe it or not. I'm a big Mo. Movie star, but there's opportunities locally with businesses you already interact with now. You talk to local businesses by giving your money to them, and they provide a service to you. You can flip it around and talk to them about how you can provide a service to them, give them free visitors. That's a simple way to start your own little group. Yep. Have a little coffee get together, and before you know it, you've got your own little team happening in your own area, and that's fantastic. Really exciting. Really exciting.
Yeah, that's true, mate. Yeah, it's just your. I guess it comes down to you. It's just being enthusiastic about your business, and how you create that enthusiasm and that energy is, first of all, you have to believe. You have to build that belief in yourself, and by going to an event, meeting the owner, shaking the hand, get a photo of him and you standing beside, and then it gives you some sort of, I guess, satisfaction. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it now, but it'll give you so much conviction in the business. So then when you do talk to people, like Keithy, he talks to people face to face. That's his thing, right? You talk to people online, it'll just automatically show. Because I talk to a lot of people, and they love the business, but they don't know how to refer. And by going to an event, it's going to change your whole mindset on everything. And it's going to start to, when you talk to people, they're going to go like, oh, wow, just what are you on? You must be on some some juice. Give me some of that, because your enthusiasm is infectious, right? And that's how you create that. So it's about creating that energy. And then from that point on, people start to join your business, they come attracted to you, and then that's how you get referrals and so forth. So it's up to you, really. You have to start somewhere, and a good way to start is locally, or go to an event. find out, meet the owner, and then that's how you build.
Can I just add one thing there, NG? That I speak to Shaf in, well, he's based in Leicester regularly. Now he's just about finalised an official My Paying Crypto Ads presentation that we can use internationally. So some news that I can pass on without giving you any too much details. That in 2017 we'll be rolling out international presentations through different countries. We'll be starting in the UK. We'll be starting in Australia. We'll be looking to roll out presentations through different countries around the planet. So that will be a great generator for excitement with people in those countries. And I'll have to renew my passport because I'll be doing a lot of traveling, which is good, which is exciting. That's why this year, 2017, for people just joining and people just starting and been on the journey for a little while, now this year is presenting a really exciting opportunity. And the things that, the new products that are going to be rolled out and involved with both platforms and the presentations, the international presentations, it's just going to explode this year. So that's why I'm excited, and I continue to wake up every morning excited. So that's a good thing. NG?
Yeah, mate. You definitely are more excited than I, and you know, you've got probably 200 reasons every morning to get excited, and that's just the beginning of it. So, guys, when you get to that point, and that's just, you know, the beginning of it, and then you can start to, yeah, it's a totally different place once you get there. It's awesome. So, guys, it's this pro MPCA can get you there, but you obviously got to put the work in. Your results are based on your effort, right? Nothing's going to come to you easy. You got to put the effort in, right? But it's worth it. If you put the work in, it's going to pay off. All right. It's not going to pay off when you want it to pay off. Obviously, you want to get there tomorrow, but put the work in, it'll pay off. Okay, trust me on this. It will pay off. So, Casey, just closing thoughts, mate. What's your? I mean, you don't have to. You can say what you want, but I mean, where do you want to reach to? What's your income goal you want to reach to? By when? What would you say in MPCA? Or what's your goal this year for MPCA? You want to leave your job? What do you want to do, mate?
Well, by the end of this year, I want to be maxed out in MPCA. Just working on side incomes to help get some extra funds for this. So,
okay.
I've got a wife and 3 kids, so coming up
really,
with extra
Casey?
little funds.
I didn't know you're married. Every time you get on this webinar, man, I'm finding stuff about you. It's cut in a bit of not in a creepy way, but in a kind of a, yeah. So that income that you can potentially get from MPCA, like that's going to leave. What's that going to do for your life? I mean,
it will let me be able to pick and choose the clients I have for my other business.
Okay.
So that's the bonus that I want to achieve from it.
Yeah, awesome, man. That's why we're here. We're here to help you get there, bro. So thanks again for jumping on, mate. Appreciate that. You're always there to lend your support. So thank you for that. Renee, mate, I know you want to obviously leave your job, but what's your end goal, or when do you want to max it out, or what is this going to give you, bro?
The things that drive me in most things I do now in the UK is my family. I'm coming from a very big family, and you know, back in Africa, so it's a very big burden on my shoulders, and so I'm trying to help as many people as I can. I want to go far with this business, be financially independent myself, so that I can look after my family, my mother and my brother and sisters, and like I said before, quit my job because, you know, I always wanted to be able to have more time to spend with family, fly, travel, because this is something that I enjoy. And right now I cannot do that because you have to work a couple of jobs and study at the same time, and it's kind of difficult. So that's my main goal is to keep building my account consistently. This is 2017. I want to go far with MPCA, and hopefully by the end of this year, quit my job. Yeah, that's
awesome. Yeah, mate, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. Yeah. And just quickly off the top of my head, I mean, I know like 200 USD a day. Sorry, not 200 USD a day, but MPA is 200 USD a day. What sort of income does a person in Ivory Coast would make in a month? Do you know? Like roughly the average person?
Depending on the jobs, that would be difficult. But like, I think the average Ivorian has less than 500 of the local currency, which is around less than $1. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because $1 is I think it's $500 something.
$1 a day.
$1 should be 500. Yeah, $1. Yeah, a US dollar.
$1 a day.
Yeah, a day.
Wow.
It's like the average person. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow. So, you know, once you get that is amazing. So once you build your account you max that account, I mean, you better feed like 20 families. Your family, and all your immediate family, right?
You can feed the whole village, actually.
Mate, that's awesome. That's great. That's great. Well, thanks for jumping on the webinar. This is the first time I met you, and you know, you got to meet leaders like Keith Broom, Ross, new people like Jonathan and Casey. So good to connect with you, bro, and we'll talk more later on, mate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very happy to join you guys. Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Actually, this is the only good thing that happened to me in 2016. Meeting you guys, meeting you guys, and getting involved in RevShares. Because before that, I've never ever heard about RevShares before. And the first time I heard about RevShares, I would be skeptical because, you know, a lot of things happening online. And, you know, when I came across you guys, you gave me hope. And, you know, today I'm I have the momentum. I want to go out there and spread a good word, you know.
Very good.
That's it.
Yeah, well, you're an ambassador for your country, man. You're like, you know, there's a lot of people in Ivory Coast there's no idea about RevShare, but they're hungry. That, you know, they're hungry for success. You know, so you can show them that, man. I know that, you know. So thanks for jumping on board, Renee. Roscoe, mate, what's your goals to retire your carpentry, bro?
Yeah, I'm inspired now with Renee's story.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, like I've it's actually the 4th will be 6 months that I've been an MPA. So I've been sort of clicking my ads and doing my thing for 6 months, and now I've finally seen the benefit of it. I just know how to push through with MPCA. So the more and more I can accumulate and buy ad packs and build that, the quicker the better. So then I can, whether I, you know, retire from carpentry in this year coming, it's a different story. But you know, I've got 3 kids and a house and a mortgage and all that, so it's all going to come in handy to help keep my lifestyle or make a better lifestyle. So the goal is to max it out. My thing at the moment now is which one do I max out first, because they're kind of even. So Bitcoin's pushing me along to want to max out MPCA first. So I might be putting my focus into that.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah, I think you're going to be very close to it by the end of the year. You could even,
He's hoping.
Yep, you've come a long way, bro. Thanks for jumping on board, Jonathan. The MPA King / you know, $1,600 man, 1,600 ad pack man. what are your closing thoughts on MPCA? And I know how you roll. You just stay with one program and that's it. So, what's your goal by at the end of 2017, or what's your goal in MPCA?
Well, end of this year, probably before end of this year, I'm gonna max out.
That's all you do, isn't it? That's all you do. That's how you roll, right?
Of course. I mean, once I say it's gonna be done, it will be done. I mean, I said the same thing about the MPA. By December last year, I was gonna max out. I maxed out then.
Yeah.
Sometime this year, I will max out the MPCA unless they raise the what is it 0.5 the fourth level APAC. If they raise more than 1,000, yeah, then it's questionable. Yeah. But if they don't, I will max that out.
Yeah, no worries. Well, thanks. Yeah, well, I'll probably we'll probably meet up. If you're not going, are you going to Singapore? Are you?
I'm not too sure, but I'm actually thinking about going to Chiang Mai in February.
Okay, mate. Well, since you're you got the bigger account at MPA, why don't you come to Chiang Mai and buy me a beer?
I'll buy you the case of Leo. How about that?
Done. Leo's the currency we use here, guys. For you guys that don't know,
Leo is the beer.
This is a family program. We don't endorse alcohol in any way, but we do drink Leo. That's how we roll here in Chiang Mai. If anyone wants to come to Thailand, you can buy me a beer and I'll show you how to drink it. So, guys, thank you, Jonathan. I'll catch up with you soon, bro.
Anytime.
And last, we always save the best till last, even though everyone else is special. Keithy, what's your projections, or what's MPCA going to do? What do you want out of MPCA, and how do you want to contribute to MPCA, I guess, this year?
I'm glad you left me to last, mate. I'm the oldest one here, as you may or may not realise, NG, which is a relevant factor. Actually, I'm 58. I've only been online for 3 years. So all of you blokes sitting on the panel who are half my age have an unbelievable opportunity in front of you. Because when I was your age, there was no internet. So this is a really relative point about where we are right now in 2017. There's 7 billion people on this planet, but only 2.4 billion have access to the internet, which means 4.6 billion don't know what the internet is or can't get access to it. So the potential for an online business is just going to skyrocket in the years to come in your lifetime in the next 10 to 20 years. So you guys here and everyone else watching who's younger than me, which is most of the planet, will have the opportunity to build an online business. That's where businesses are going. They're all moving online. And we're in a niche. Don't get too confused that we're online advertising profit share is a quite specialized niche. And you need to explain to people that this is what we're in. We're in a specialized niche of online advertising profit share. Very similar to the Google model, but with a different setup for the profit share amongst the members. Now, when Uday set this up, his mantra, which he said on one of the hangouts I had a couple of months ago, is that he wants to be able to have every self-employed person in the world be paid by MPA. And by self-employed, he meant anyone with an online business, like all of us here and all of us watching. As soon as we sign the terms and conditions, my paying ads, my paying crypto ads, and agree to how the business is running, we are an affiliate, or we're a small business person inside that company. He wants to be able to pay every single self-employed person on the planet. That's Uday's goal. So if you've got an owner like that with a vision like that, and you're in behind a solid business run by a solid owner who knows what he's doing, then I've obviously maxed out MPA now. My obviously goal in 2017 is max out MPCA as well. But on top of that, I will meet hundreds of people this year that I'll be introduced that will want to join me. Well, I'll get them to join, like Jonathan, I'll get them to join other people in my team, because I'll be only able to earn so much with MPA and so much going forward with MPCA, which would be fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But I have the ability now to help hundreds of people as well. I used to be a soccer coach, still am, Australian's qualified soccer coach. I've coached at semi-professional level. Now I've stopped coaching soccer. Now I'm coaching on the internet. And I tell you what, the enthusiasm you get from people on the internet who want to learn and want to earn and want to go forward and change their life, you get a lot more commitment, a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more gut go than you do soccer players or football players who sort of get a few $100s for turning up on a Saturday to play a game, and they leave their boots at home and they leave their shin pads at home and they forget what the game plan is after 10 minutes. The enthusiasm and excitement I get from helping people on the internet is what I'm really going to enjoy in 2017. Max the programs out, but then help as many people as I can, because it has changed my life, and I want to now affect other people around me. And I'm just following on from what Uday wants. So 2017 for me is probably going to be the best year of my life. I'll be 59 this year. So if you ever think that you're too old to get going, think again, folks. And my number one mentor, I'll just quickly finish with this. My number one mentor, you all know him. Everybody knows my mentor, my number one mentor. And his name is Colonel Sanders. He started Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Everybody knows KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And the reason I love him so much is that he didn't get his successful 11 secret herbs and spices accepted by a major corporation to franchise his idea of chicken fried in crumbs until he was 66 or maybe 68 years old, and it showed over 1,000 people his recipe for fried chicken, and every one of those except the last one said no. So he got 999 no, and finally got the yes at the end. And within 2 years, he was a multi-millionaire within 2 years. So if Colonel Sanders can keep going and drive himself and never give up until he's 66, 68 years old, everyone else watching this has got no excuse whatsoever that you cannot succeed in this business. Just get it stuck in and go. That's all I'm going to say. So see you in Singapore.
Yeah, no, Keithy, you're definitely very enthusiastic. Last time I saw you, your coffee. Mate, you're pretty. You're pretty. I must say, for 458, you're pretty. You work out.
It's medication. It's the Viagra.
Okay, mate. Okay, we'll leave it there, right? We'll leave it there. So for guys,
too much information. Sorry, too much information. So you got to keep fit. You got to keep a fit body, but then the mind is fit. So it all goes in. So yeah, I do keep fit, mate. So got to keep fit to keep the mind fit. That's the thing. So
yeah, absolutely. You got to keep fit. I mean, we got to keep fit to, or else we can't spend it, right? We got to keep fit. So guys, for anyone that is watching this webinar, I mean, I say it all the time, but get back to the person that actually showed you this webinar, sign up under them, get a free account, and then you can join our group and get access to our bonuses. However, the thing is, you've seen from these people today, we all met Renee today. Jonathan's the first time he's been on also. Renee's from the Ivory Coast, living in London. He's a chef. He has a family back home and he wants to provide for. Once he gets to the level in MPCA, you're about to feed half of Africa, mate. So, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about, mate. Someone like Renee, from his background, we've got Ross. He's in Australia. He's a carpenter. He wants to, pretty much. I know what you want to do, Ross, but he's now still working, but he wants to make more money so he can retire sooner. You got Casey. He's got. I didn't know he was married, 3 kids. He can then have more options. And Jonathan, I mean, he's already moved to Thailand. Maxed out MP. Actually, Jonathan, Yeah, I moved to Thailand before you. Yeah, I moved to Thailand before you, but he's sort of following the same sort of deal. We've got a lot of interest. We share a lot of the same interest. But with Jonathan, I got him on this webinar tonight because I said to him, mate, you've got an important message to tell people that you can, you don't have to. He did it with 1,665 ad packs with one referral. So that is proof that you don't have to be a big recruiter. You just have to stay focused and you'll get there, right? So I wanted to share that. Jonathan is not even in my downline, neither is Keithy. But I wanted to get these people on board on this webinar because it's important to see the full spectrum. Keithy's now maxed out MPA. He's on his way with MPCA, and he's 58 years old. And everyone here on this webinar has come from a different background, different ages, different experience, different upbringing, different country. But, we don't make excuses. We all want to get to the same goal. We just started, right? So this is what you need to understand. Just start, get your feet wet, buy a couple of ad packs, and then get with the right people. Get with the person that showed you this webinar, because they're gonna show you what to do to get to where you want to go. Use this program as a vehicle. So, guys, with that said, thank you very much for jumping on board. All the panelists tonight: Renee, Roscoe, Keithy, Jonathan, and Casey. Thanks very much for jumping on board. And that is first webinar for 2017. I hope you guys are pumped because we're all pumped. It's going to be an awesome year. So that's it, guys. With before we leave, everyone do a fist pump or a high five.
Hey, there you go. There's a fist for you.
All right, guys. Catch you guys later.
Hey, Gavin, when you coming back to Thailand?